Previously, on Sage's attempt to not suck and fail miserably. Oh, no, stop. Why the hell aren't you stopping? No, this is embarrassing. Does Sage reload? So, float up. Wait for the beep. There we go. Got the beeping. Righty-ho-ho. Let's go back down here. We could check their bodies for loot, but I'm not going to right now. Let's just gather what we can. Take it back to base. Probably have to make 200 runs back and forth. And try to build something that's not going to explode on us. Yeah, I really think I'm going to continue playing on this world. With this save instead of rolling back. Even though we just lost everything in the cargo container, I think it is the best thing I can do to just deal with my mistakes and carry on. So what I'm going to do is drop off, grind that ship down completely. Probably even going to just alt-tab and have some music on. I'll still keep recording, but just not talk. Just cut away all that footage. And what we're going to do is simply drop absolutely everything off and just build a new ship. And I'm probably going to build it, I think there's a welder pit, isn't there? A welder pit? Yeah, I'm going to build it over the welder pit. That way, in theory, we should be able to very, very quickly finish it. And, yeah, it should go quicker that way. And hopefully I won't derp like I just did again. Oh, good. And of course it's nighttime, so I might have just lost... Oh, my God. There were some comments that were saying that it felt like nighttime was a lot longer. Which is physically impossible, I think, because day and night, it's a circular, there we go, world, so day and night should be pretty much the same. The sun just goes around the planets, so there shouldn't be any difference between day and night on this setup. Oh good, autosave. Motherfucker. How you doing, other Sage? Hey, yeah, you look wonderful. You broke your back. That looks wonderfully painful. Oh, that's nice to see. That's just awesome. I'm sure that's not going to come back to bite me at any point. Come on, you stupid turret. Stop missing. Oh, great. Well, they're going to be standing still. We don't got any damn excuse to be missing. Good. Let's see what we can loot off of you, since we now need more supplies than ever. God forgive me. So here's something wonderful. I've been disassembling some stuff to get us some more metal as well as mining some nickel, and look at this wonderful thing. I've told it to disassemble like 1,000 of these plates. It's only 90 left. So I try to remove the excess that I have here back into the main storage, and it doesn't take it. And look at this, it just keeps trying to fill it back up to full. How wonderfully annoying. Why are you trying to pull them all there? You know you only need a couple hundred. Yes, I know there's not actually that many there, but it's just closest. Makes almost no difference. Oh, there. Are we finally done? Is it enough finally pulled? Did you finish production? Yes. Now we can go back to assembling. And go back to what we were building. Just these sons of guns. These are going to be millions of them, because my next ship shall be a masterpiece of thrusting power. I hope. I also rather obviously did put a beacon, not a beacon, a relay, GPS coordinate thing here to make sure I actually know where the crash site is. Not again! Fuck. There. The whole thing's gone. Just a bit of scrap metal left. I'm not going to bother with that, so back to base. I believe, as I said, I've been battling a few doggities at night, or at least I've been letting the turrets battle them. They did, or at least the turrets appear to have, put a bit of a hole in our structure here, which is just fantastic. It's a good thing we did build this thing up and weld it though, because as you can see, this is a center block I've just replaced. If it was still only that one, in all likelihood this whole structure would fall into the ground, rather terribly. So there we go, got our god dang main support for our escape ship repaired. Not that the escape ship itself has any luck. And we should probably weld those two last pieces, shouldn't we? So, this is very disheartening. I've lost my ship, obviously. And I've been working the whole night to gather it up. Like I said earlier, I gathered some other supplies, at least like I believe I said earlier, I gathered some other supplies to continue making motors. So as you can see now we have 1,300 motors. Let's see, we've run out of, what is it that they say we're out of? That's what they say it says we got, like, okay, we're out of nickel. This uses the nickel. But I believe if we were to go ahead and look at our refineries, Yeah, we still got nickel. We need to cut this stack because it doesn't auto-cut stacks rather idiotically. And shift that there, so now we're going to be doing double the amount of nickel. I'm going to be building the next ship, which is basically going to be, well, a no corners cut version of what we just had above this. That way maybe it can help me weld stuff up. And we'll just go ahead and start that right now, honestly, because I need stuff in my inventory, don't I? I need to actually have the components I'm going to be using in my inventory, which means I need... Oh, good turrets shooting where? Over there. I've taken, like I said, to making sure I loot what's the doggies drop. So, come on, turret. Don't tell me... Oh no, not now. Okay, so the turret's not targeting. We fight there, it's targeting now. It targeted a second ago, why are you now not targeting? There, shoot! You have lock, apparently. Oh, god dang it. Where's our energy? I cannot see it right now, my eyes are going across. There, 24 energy. Which turret? Is it you who were shooting? Why have you not shot them? Did you finally run out of ammo? I guess so. Great. It was working all through the night perfectly fine. Now it's out. And of course we lost that mountains and mountains of ammo we had before. That because we put them in the ship. The 900 ammo we took from that one thing. We could probably go back. Better not actually go hit anything down there. I expected his robo other buddy to still be down in the loot. No such luck. Okay, enough babble. Who is firing? How are you suddenly able to fire when a second ago? Oh my god, I hate you so. So as I was saying, we need to get some metal, honestly. Let's just go here. Also, I believe I found a few more motors, so I shifted them all in there. So now we nearly have 2,000 of them, enough to get ourselves started. So take some of those, take just a few of these, take a few of these. That should be enough to start pretty much anything, I think. And we'll go start and plan out our ship nice and quick. Like, let's try not to take 355 million years as we have done in the past. We'll just start it right here. Okay, right. Where is that sensor? We need to disable that sensor, because we don't want these just to be on right now. So toggle pit, welders. Yeah, there we go. Welders off. Cool. And in fact, let's go to this thing and just disable the sensor, because all it's going to do is turn these on when we don't want them on. Good. Just want to plan it out before it gets built up, because obviously, if you've ever seen me work, I have a very notable habit of building stuff and then deciding I didn't like the way it was and cutting it up, so let's not have wasting supplies welding stuff up before we're ready. Alrighty, I got the exterior frame done now. Still have to weld it up and figure a few little things out. But overall, the base is now in place. I'm just going to finish some more exoskeleton and then working on the interior working pipes. As well as forward and backwards thrusters, and of course antenna, radio, reactors, all the good fun stuff that currently is missing. You still have ammo, Is that what it is? You're the one with the ammo? Well, guess what? You're useless compared to this turret here. You see, this turret actually manages to shoot things. Look at that, he's already taken 2 of them out. And we got some planets off of it. Of course, it's going to burn through the ammo in 2 seconds. So I just did some math, and I'm going to need 4,608, I think it was, rotors to be able to finish, or motors, pardon, to be able to finish the thrusters for my new ship. I'm about halfway there at current. We don't have nearly enough queued up, so we're going to go continue queuing up. There we go. Get us a bit over it, because I know we're going to need even more than I actually thought. Cool. And what is it telling us we're missing now? We're telling us we're missing iron, of all things. But we still have nickel, so let's go ahead, check our refineries. Good, still processing that nickel, that's good. And iron. Now we could set an assembler to disassemble more of our steel plates. I feel we will need those in time, so simply what I'm going to do is drop my inventory into this cargo container here with a few other random things. And go and mine myself some iron. But you shiny, shiny surface, you are iron. Oh. I know I've said it before, but I know I've said it before, but I shall say it again. I am glad that the wolves are not real wolves. I would be very upset if that was the case. I'm already quite irritated that wolves are still being hurt. By the way, I'm sure you saw that. I went to go grab some power cells, so I'd have 6 in my inventory from the cyber wolves that defeated. But the cyber wolf despawned as I was about to click on it, which is... Well, actually, while I was about in its inventory about to click on the actual component. That's more than annoying. Shame I can't have a machine that just automatically goes around and gathers up the supplies that these little robo-dogs are dropping. That would be a massive time saver. So we are dropping a number of useful supplies. What the fuck was that? Oh, you lore. You all saw that, right? Just standing there inside the ship working on some stuff. I think I was even still crouched and all of a sudden dead. Anything explode for no reason? No? Everything looks stable, secure, good. Great. Let's see, did I have a tool out at the time? Let's see, do we have all of our tools? No, we don't. God dang it. Oh, right, and of course it's giving me these tools I spawn with. So where's the tool I lost? I lost my grinder. Brilliant. I lost my tier whatever grinder because of a... Let's try to calm down. Let's try to calm down. This is that metal I dropped earlier. I can't pick that up until... I have... used the metal I already have. This is making me so depressed seeing these dead... They still have a silhouette of a dog. Useful. Alrighty, guys and gals, what I've done is actually mined up about 12,000 nickel. So if we go to our refinery, you can see we got 12,000 nickel, and I've gotten a few thousand iron a few times. So I've actually got a fair amount of iron mined up now, and of course all that nickel. I'm probably going to just switch that nickel over to be in both of those things in a second. Also, I have just witnessed some of these robo-doggies get defeated out here. So we just gotta find them and loot them. I'm amazed that thing still has stuff. And you notice that they seem to drop a lot of power cells, which is pretty damn useful. Because of course we always need more power cells. This is the one I already looted, correct? Yes, I'd say so. I'd hope so. Alrighty, so back to building the structure, and if you guys don't know what I'm doing, well, let me drop some stuff off first. Alrighty, so if you don't know what I'm doing, I got the ship, I got thrusters in every direction, at least 4 to 8. I think, yeah, 8 thrusters in every direction. I got my 2 welders at the front, 2 grinders at the top, and what I'm doing right now means I can't just pipe it all up using the back. I have these top 2, each one connects down to the one below it, and then these connect out here to loop into everything. Remember, there's no 6-way connector for small ships, which is fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I try to control myself, but it is ridiculously illogical that they do not have those. Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing that, and then I'm going to figure out how to put cargo containers back here and all the reactors and whatnot. We will decide upon as we get to them. Welcome to the Dancing Prancing Pipeline System from Hell! Look at this open space I have right here. I guess I'm going to be sticking my reactors in. Here's the idea now. But, the fantastical thing is that because you don't have any 6-way connector, I can't do what I would have liked to have done, which is basically had pipe come out there, pipe bend up here, and then pipe come forward. Because then, behind that, I could have stuck... I cannot properly express how much I really do hate the lack of a 6-way connector for small structures. So it means everything you build has to be needlessly overcomplicated. So to get a large cargo container in here the way I would like one, I'm having to do silly things like this to make sure that all these things, these 2 machines there and these 2 machines there, all meet up here. And then, to ensure that I have a link to a large cargo container, like I just said a second ago, I have to do something silly like this, which offsets it basically. That should work. No, that's not going to work. See, that's what I would like to do. I would like to do that if this was a 6-way connector. But no, I have to remove these 2 pieces, have the pipe come out here, and then go up right here. Excuse me, kindly let me click. Yes, and then come forward here, and then place the large cargo container in like so. Of course, I don't have the interior plates right now, but that's where it's going to go. I'm going to have 2 of them shooting backwards. It's just a nuisance that I can't have this piping system set up right here where I'm standing right now, because of the lack of the 6-way connector. Just annoying. We've burnt through all of our iron supply already. Is that so? Impressive. Now, if only it would actually leave a marker where they all were. Yes, that would be brilliant. What the dev should do is have some emissive materials on those wolf machines. That would help a lot. Oh, this was my main cargo, which we're actually going to go ahead, and before we go get some more ore, we're going to drop off our drill, because I already mined some. It's just sitting there, waiting to be picked up, plucked from the surface. Should be. There it is. Look, see? A big pile I can just shove my face in and hold T down on. Wonderful. And then fly back to base and just drop it all into the refinery, right? Refinery? Yes? Yes. Right there. And we'll chug along with that, and for right, yay, we can now make these. Wonderful. Wonderful. No! Don't blow up in my hole. No, get out of there, get out of there. It's not a duck, it's not a duck, it's not a duck, it's just a robot in a game. Turret. Turret, why are you missing? I guess it was shooting the stairwell, huh? 20 computer components? Here, I'll trade you. Most of it. We got most of it. And yes, you did shoot through that. You fucking numpties! I thought you were supposed to be smart enough not to I guess because it's not connected to the base anymore, you take it as completely neutral? Rubbish piece of phlegm. My flying sausage! Since I've added another cargo container, I'm actually also going to add some more thrusters. Since instead of having 1 medium cargo container, what have we had before? I have 2 large ones. We're adding at least, yes, another 4 thrusters. That will hopefully allow us to stay afloat. Another rather serious grievance I have, as I just took away all the ones I just put in, is that, except for these 2, which still need to be removed, bastards, is that these damn thrusters, these atmospheric thrusters, you can see the way their top section is slanted. It does still annoy me a lot that that is slanted. It's cool looking, but it does mean that if you're looking to make sure everything's the same, you always have to be looking very cautiously to ensure that slant is the exact way you like it. Otherwise, you'll find yourself in a spot of bother. Like I have just done, having to destroy everything I just placed to replace it to ensure that little slant with the vent is set up the exact way I would like, or else some of these will be sitting the wrong way, and that will be annoying to no end. You see the slant at the top? It's slanted up towards the center is the way I have it here. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. And now, of course, I need to extend all this out to make sure it actually reaches out to where I can put the forward-backwards thrusters on. What is taking up all of my inventory space? My inventory is almost full. These are very heavy. Not heavy, just large, apparently. Because this doesn't depend on mass, does it? I can have all the mass in the world's size, yet surely interior plates are the same as steel plates, mostly. So the mass of an interior plate is 3, whereas the steel plate is 20. Yet the volume of a steel plate is 3, whereas the volume of an interior plate is 5. Interesting. What would it look like if we were to drop them on the floor? Right, they look pretty much the same. So why does one take up so much more volume than the other? I guess maybe one was a little bit thicker is the idea. Yay, I can finally see how it was put together. The slant, that is, that I was talking about previously. So now I can see which direction the slant was on it, and I know now that the ones at the back should be placed in like so. All that just to find that out. Fantastic. Oh god, and I forgot here too. God, why is the lack of logic in the instruction reactors can only be plugged in via two sides. So I can't just have this running the way I was originally planning. Fantastic. What's the best thing would be to remove that piece and this piece and replace them both with... oh, Lord God. The 4-way connectors. Brilliant. Fantastic. Wonderfully clever. Not at all annoying beyond all reason. Fantastic success. Simply remove those and then put it all back in with that one little tiny extra piece, and the entire structure will be moved a single block forward. There we go. So now we have room for even more miniature piping in here and another reactor. Fantastic. Not good. Not good. Come on, turret. Come on, turret. What the fuck are you doing? What are you waiting for, turret? Come on. Damn. Guess it was probably the line of sight blocking it a second ago. The same stairwell it shot through earlier, but now it just doesn't feel like doing it. And we'll come back for our metal in a second. So I think I can make about 50 of these without issue. And then I'm going to have problems finishing the rest of these off. So I think the best way to get some more refinery nonsense is actually to fly out to, not refinery, reactor nonsense, but it's actually to fly out to that other facility. So we're going to go ahead, grab our tools back up. Cool. What else? I think I'm missing a tool. My gun. Should I bring a gun? Can't hurt, I guess. Well, actually, yes, it can, but it's kind of the point of a gun, ain't it? Let's also go check our assemblers. Do we only have one? We do have two. So you know what? Let's go ahead and take assembler number 2 and give you all these tools we don't need. Yo, other assembler, kindly destroy these things. Thank you. Alright, so I got all my tools, got the weapons, disassembled some old weapons using another assembler. We don't really need that crash marker anymore, so I'll just hide you. And we'll actually go ahead and make another marker once we get out here, just because, well, let's be honest, we don't necessarily want to just forget where this base is. Great, I love a black screen, don't you? There we go. Finally, not just pure black screen, we can actually see something. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it, actually coming out of the darkness. Unfortunately, we're about to pull its power supply, that's why we're here. But nonetheless, it's land. No magically reappearing turrets. Good. Go ahead and set ourselves a new GPS in current position. Just name it Outpost. I was going to name it Refinery Outpost, but why bother? Alright, and let's go ahead and check you. Grab your uranium. Everything goes creepy dark-like. And let's get as many components off this as we can. And make the long, boring flight back. Which wouldn't be so bad if Sage didn't crash everything. Next time, will Sage get his new flying sausage up into the air? Will it fly about and crash instantly? Or will something else happen? Something unforeseen cause a further delay? Tune in next time.